Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Clash of Clans with Logeeny Games. Well, we've had back-to-back perfect war victories. I'm so excited. A great war effort by my clan mates. I actually was not in this war since my heroes are upgrading. But to celebrate back-to-back perfect wars, we're going to do another back-to-back clan war recap to show maybe some of my top 5 or so interesting and good efforts by my clan mates and celebrate our clan war victory. So let's go ahead and kick it off with Chewbaccas Attack right here against number 2. Now, I wanted to show you guys this replay right off the bat because this is a very common Town Hall 9 base design that you're going to see Chewbacca just dominate. And I wanted to show this to you guys so you could see an example of how to 3-star this base. Here come the golems. It's going to be a shattered Goho coming in from the bottom down here. Now, he's going to use his wall breakers once he's got that wizard tower distracted to open up that outer wall. And his golems are going to start to make their way in. The wizards are doing cleanup right behind them. You don't want the wizards to get too ahead of the golems, and you don't want the golems to get too ahead of the wizards. So there's good balance happening right here with the golems taking the damage and protecting the wizards, but the wizards are providing adequate support. Here come the earthquake spells to open up the core, which is going to provide the perfect path. Now you can see there go the double bombs. Now they've been completely neutralized, and the hogs have nothing to worry about from those double bombs. And we know this base design because we see it all the time. It's really a common Town Hall 9 war base. I don't think it's that great of a base layout, especially since it is so common. Chewbacca already knows where the giant bombs are going to be, so you saw that first heal spell covered that giant bomb placement perfectly. And as you might guess, there's only one other practical place that giant bomb is going to be, and of course Chewbacca is going to drop that heal spell to protect his hog. I guess there might be 1 or just 2 hogs down there from that giant bomb, as the rest are making their way around and cleaning up, all going to converge on that final cannon, and that is it. This base has been dominated. Now, there were max hogs in the clan castle. You can see them making their rounds, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Right? Where are all the max hogs? There are max hogs, right? We'll make sure at the very end of the video when it shows us the roundup. Yeah, see, he launched them over here with this whole mass of hogs. Yep. Awesome. So the cleanup is going on. The king is down, went down around the core, but it was fine because he was tanking the damage and taking down the enemy king. The queen is still up, and it looks like at full health, which is amazing. She's going to help out with the cleanup, and then boom, 100%. Let's just double check to be sure. Yes, max hogs in the clan castle, 2 heal spells, and that can't be right. Did he have one reserved? Did he have a whole nother heal spell that he never even had to use? Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even realize that. Awesome. Well, great attack. Again, knowing exactly where the bombs are placed is really helpful for that. Really overused Town Hall 9 base design. Here comes a, that's not it. Happy's attack was a great attack, but I wanted to show you Brigadier Burrito brings in a go wipe attack against this very odd Town Hall 8. So he's going to drop those earthquake spells, and they're effectively going to open up the entire base. This is kind of one of these weird bases where it's trying to like draw your troops in a certain way and get them stuck, you know, in these lanes. But opening up the base like this with those earthquake spells basically makes it an open base design, which is super vulnerable, especially to go wipe. So he's going to be dropping in these troops. Now, this is a very interesting go wipe deployment. He's dropping the P.E.K.K.A.s to take some damage. You saw the initial P.E.K.K.A. took the damage of the clan castle troops, and the wizards did some support with the rage spell to take the clan castle troops out. And then here comes a golem down a lane. He's going to drop a P.E.K.K.A. down this lane here toward the bottom. He's got this P.E.K.K.A. up toward the top, kind of going around. The golems have made their way inside, which is important because they are helping distract those defenses. Again, it would be nice if the wizards and the golems had that balance of not getting too far ahead of one another. You can see that sometimes the wizards are getting ahead of some of the defensive troops, and you can see that sometimes the golems are getting themselves into trouble without any wizard support. But needless to say, that's not going to be an issue because all the remaining troops are converging upon these last defenses, and it's going to be an easy 100% victory. His king is still up, level 8. He still has a golem that hasn't broken down. Plenty of wizards, and all of the defenses are distracted, and that pretty much is it. This spell's doom for this base. King's ability gets popped, and right here we go. One more little thing over here, and that's it. So very interesting. If you do watch this replay and you notice where his wizards died were really where they got ahead of maybe some of the P.E.K.K.A.s or golems, and where the golems were really taking the most of their damage is when they separated from the wizards. So it's helpful to try to think through the pathing and how they're going to like balance each other, and they're going to kind of follow each other and stay close together. But I mean, this was fine because opening the base layout like he did with those earthquake spells totally obliterated this base. So great job, Brigadier Burrito, bringing that in. Let's take a look at another one down here, number 9, coming in from iBoss. Let's take a look. Yes, so this is some Town Hall 7 on Town Hall 7. Lightning spells go down right away, and this one is kind of got the air defense down here toward the bottom and the air defense toward the core. So he's going to drop his dragons not too far spread apart, going to do a little bit of funneling, but he's not going to clump them up too much either. There's kind of a nice spread of dragons. Now you watch too when the Clan Castle Dragon comes out, how this kind of works out. He's got a nice spread of dragons. He's got a couple in reserve, kind of waiting to see how things path and target. Let some of those bombs, traps get out of the way, which is great. Here comes the Clan Castle Dragon. And then here come the loons. As soon as that bottom air defense is distracted, loons are coming in to take it out. He drops some support dragons to take care of that Clan Castle Dragon and then to get in there to that air defense. Everything is just kind of moving kind of nicely though. A nice even sweep of the base. There's a little bit of clumping up there toward the top, but let's see if we can just get that middle air defense down. That's like the one thing that you're so afraid of. One of those air defenses left standing can be just detrimental. But the balloons are there, and they have taken solid care of it. No worry at all. He still has a good group of dragons up here cleaning up toward the top. Then the balloons are just going to make their way. Notice that the archer towers are distracted by the dragons. And so those balloons are really going like unchallenged throughout the base, which is great. They're just going to do a great job. All right, dragons are making their way. And let's go ahead and speed it up. Boom, going to lay it down on that final archer tower. And then the cleanup is simple as that. So a nice deployment, not too spread out, but not too clumped together. Reserving a couple to take care of the Clan Castle Dragon. Good use of the balloons. I mean, you know, textbook. So nice job, iBoss. All right, everybody, let's jump down to number 14, and then I want to show you guys some kind of interesting odd ones. This is going to be Town Hall 5 on Town Hall 5. If I can push the button, here we go. Blue Yoshi is a Town Hall 5, and here's a Town Hall 5. I don't think these defenses are Town Hall 5 max. Maybe they are. I can't quite remember, but I don't think so. The walls are, though. So here comes the lure. Now watch this Valkyrie. This Valkyrie just starts to play pinball. She gets to swinging so fast it makes me dizzy just to watch. She's just boom, pinball, boom, boom, boom. She's bouncing all over the place, like just from archer to archer. Now this is why you don't want to clump your archers up too much. Now Blue Yoshi's doing a good job of surrounding the Valkyrie, not clumping up the archers so that they're all taking good shots off at her. Gonna drop the giants where they're gonna be defending the incoming archers, which is great. Dropping the lightning spell to do some softening on some of those defenses, and just a mass archer deployment. Hogs coming out of the Clan Castle. Look at this huge wave of archers. This is great. So he's got to get those guys in there to take care of the mortar. The mortar is like the enemy of the archers. Now with the mortar out of the way, as long as the rest of the defenses stay distracted, the archers are going to go unchallenged, and they're going to just overwhelm this base. The hogs doing a great job. He's got the giants up there distracting that cannon. Archers come in to do some support, and then the hogs are left over to go ahead and start working on clean up. So great, just overwhelming attack. Man, the Valkyrie is a beast though. You've really got to know how to do the lure on the Valkyrie. Don't clump up your troops, because you saw how she will just bounce back and forth and just be wiping out people. The Valkyrie is awesome, but Blue Yoshi did a great job taking care of her, and then the rest of the base was history. So great 3-star attack at Town Hall 5. Great job, Blue Yoshi. All right, guys, the next two are kind of like just like kind of funny attacks. They're more overwhelming attacks where we had somebody attacking low. Here comes Apollyon. He's a Town Hall 7 attacking a Town Hall 6, and he's just gonna flat out overwhelm this base. So this is the 5th replay I'm showing you. It's kind of also an honorable mention, just kind of an interesting. I find it really enjoyable to get to attack low and overwhelm a base. That's so gratifying for some reason. He doesn't even have to be concerned about bringing lightning spells because there's only one air defense. This is a Town Hall 5. So this is Town Hall 7 on Town Hall 5. Level 2 dragons. Look at these rage spells, just basically speeding these dragons right through. A totally like pointless heal spell, if you think about it, because these dragons are hardly going to be taking any damage. It's total overkill. I love overkill attacks. They're just so fun. It's so fun to just like see a base get totally decimated. I know it's sad when you're on the receiving end of an overkill attack, but they're so fun to do. So I had to show you guys. He's got 3 dragons in reserve. He's got his king not even dropped. He's got clan castle troops. Not even sure if he's going to drop those. Maybe saving them for his next attack. And they just sweep right over the base. I mean, this has got to be... I wonder how long this replay was. I like to kind of do an overwhelming attack and see how quickly I can get a base down. I once go wiped. I think it was a Town Hall 4. And I mean, it was a less than 30 seconds. This is a minute long attack. That's awesome. Well, great job, Apo. Way to go. All right, everybody, let's drop on down to number 13. This one is Red Yoshi, who is also a Town Hall 7, a young Town Hall 7, has level 1 dragons, but this is just going to be this overwhelming, you know, Town Hall 7 again against, is that a Town Hall 5? I'm pretty sure. An overwhelming attack coming in here from Red Yoshi. Let's take a look. Here comes the lure. All right, here comes a wizard. Now watch the Valkyrie again, man. The Valkyrie just goes to work. As soon as she gets out here, boom, boom. I mean, she is just going to start swinging like crazy. Like she's literally... All right, now this is the danger of having the clumped up troops, but they were able to get her out of the way quick enough. But man, she will bounce around and just take troops out. Plenty of wall breakers trying to get in there and do some damage. And I mean, just look at how ridiculous this attack is. Look at all of these archers. I mean, honestly, hogs are going to get in there and take care of the splash damage, which is very important when you have a mass deployment like this. Get the splash damage out of the way as quick as you can. But, I mean, here goes the heal spell to try to heal up the maximum amount of troops as possible. Good placement, healing up those giants. Got a hog in there, I think, for a little bit, and those archers well protected. And, I mean, just ridiculous. Look at how many troops are left standing. So awesome. Overkill attack coming from Red Yoshi. Really, really enjoyed that replay. 132 archers. Is hilarious. Like I said, brand new Town Hall 7 has just a level 1 king. Level 1 dragons are in there as well, although he didn't use them in this attack. So great job, Red Yoshi. Loved it. And a great job to everybody else who put in great effort in their 3-star attacks to make this a perfect war. Way to go to the scouts. Way to go to those of you who were kind of paving the way for our other attackers. Everybody did great. So we love it. Now we've had back-to-back perfect wars. So now we're on some kind of a streak. I don't know if there's such a thing as a perfect war win streak and if that affects you or not. We'll see how long we can keep this up, but great job, everybody. I missed Clan War. I can't wait to get back into it with my stronger heroes. Really looking forward to that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Way to go. Happy to celebrate this with you, and I will talk to you guys again soon.